Hello and welcome. This is Sportsbase, where we give you a platform to place your mouth where your passion is and to show off your sport knowledge. And all arguments are spot on. I am Solomon Ajiziogu. Is it the third season syndrome for Jose Mourinho at Manchester United? Or is it simply a case of the players not good enough? Who's to blame for Man United's worst start to the season in 29 years? Some have said it is the management led by Ed Woodward and the Glazers, the owners of the club. Who do you think is to blame for United's woes? Is it even their wonder boy, Paul Pogba? But why would the same players whom the manager spent so much on become suddenly overrated and not good enough? Is that not a question on Mourinho's judgment of what he needs? He bought Eric Bailly, Victor Lindelof, Romelu Lukaku, Paul Pogba, and Nemanja Matic. He has even bought Fred. Now, if they don't deliver, who do you blame? Fans and pundits are divided on this. Some say Mourinho should take the blame. Others say the players. Now, the Glazers have ruled Old Trafford for 18 years, and in that time, United have won several league titles. So, who do we blame for Man United's woes? You can join the TVC Sports Debate on Twitter at Sporting Solo TVC, or at TVC News NG, or better still, at TVC Connect, hashtag TVC Sports Debate. With me on the debate podium today are two gentlemen here out to slug it out on Mourinho and Manchester United. Who is to blame? Enoch Olanrewaju of the News Agency of Nigeria.
It's good to be here again, Solo. We're here to talk about the most popular sport in the world, the football.
All right. And he's up against Wellington Amadasun of Amawell Communications and the Kids Invitational Tournament.
Definitely. Thank you, Solomon, for coming.
For inviting me. Primary Stars Cup.
Primary Stars Cup,
yeah.
Stars Cup. And he's a sports consultant.
Right, so...
It's good to be back, and I'm happy to be on stage again.
Right.
Yeah.
Mourinho, he bought these players we mentioned. Now, if the players are not playing well, should he be complaining about his own players because he bought them? He was given money to buy those players. But people say, some say maybe he did not have enough to buy enough.
I don't think so. I don't think he doesn't have enough money to buy. It's worrisome. It has never been like this before in the history of Manchester United. And the spirit is getting low and low every day. And as a fan, we are not happy. You can see what the ex-footballers are saying concerning Mourinho. It's not encouraging. So he has gotten the money. He has spent it on the players he feels he could buy, just as you have said in your intro, Eric Bailly, Fred, and the rest. So why is he complaining? What we want him to do, deliver. You have purchased them, put your house in order, and deliver for the team. So we are not happy because right now what Manchester is experiencing is not what we plan. It's not what the Glazer family plan, or even Edward. So something must be done. An emergency must take place to revive the spirit of Manchester United.
But you've not told us who's to blame.
Yes, I said Mourinho. Mourinho needs to be blamed because he's the head coach. For the reason when the, what do you call it, the space was vacant, he applied. And we also told he lobbied, trying to say he's going to bring in something special. But we have not seen the special one. Fine, he did something for us in the first year, but the second year, nothing. The third year, and a lot of people have tagged it, the third year syndrome. Nothing has happened. And as it's going right now, I don't see Manchester United, if this guy does not make an exit, how can be placed in the first five? It's going to be an impossible mission.
Okay. So, you are of a different opinion.
Totally of it. Now, let's talk about Mourinho. You're saying that, Mourinho is to blame. For what? This has been a coach that came to the club, when even the club is like some that we are in depression, in recession. This guy came, Everybody knows the history of the post-Ferguson era. We know what happened. We know that they got in some coaches that they were not delivering. Now you went for a man of the caliber of Mourinho, got him to do something for you. Yes, if applied, as you have rightly said, he has the right to apply. Then you chose him to be the best. I believe that those people who did the interview, they must have seen that he is the best candidate to be picked. And they picked him. And in the first season, what did this man do? He won 3 trophies for you on the first attempt. Now, if you're saying something, let's be logical. If something that goes wrong, no, we can't compare Messi of this season with the Messi of last season or the 2 years. Something must have gone on. Let's go down the lane. When the season was about to start, Mourinho asked, okay, I want some players. Can you please give me? The management said no. He is a coach. He knows that, okay, maybe some player must have dropped form.
What are the players listed? What are the players he requested for? What are the players?
Yes, he said
tell me the players he requested. You just said it now. Tell me the players he requested that he would and the Glazer family refused to give him money for.
But it was all about.
It was my question. Excuse me, I asked you a question. You said he requested for a.
He requested for a left back.
Tell me their names. They don't have
no, it is no. He didn't even mention. He said, but it's the pundits are saying, or they are trying to say that okay, he wants this guy from Tottenham.
Which guy from Tottenham?
Danny Rose.
Danny Rose. Yes, they said he want Danny Rose.
So that is kind of caliber of player we need in Man U. Danny Rose.
Is he not the coach?
Okay, he wanted Maguire, but you have bought defenders already. You bought Eribeyi, you bought Lindelof. Okay, so what do you want another defense?
No, they are centre backs.
They are centre backs. How many centre backs do you have? Are those guys not performing? How many years have
Danny Rose is not a centre back.
How many years have you
played? Danny Rose is not a centre back.
Lindelof, how many seasons?
Can you agree with me that Manchester United, they are lacking on his left.
So then, that they have defense, but you're not utilizing those guys in full potential.
Okay, do you want to convert Lindelof to left back?
Who bought them? Who bought them? He took guys to the market and purchased these guys.
Let's be logical. He said left back, he needs someone. Even right back, he needs someone.
Okay.
Those people that he's using right now, they were converted to the left back. And then age is setting in. So they are not really they are not really delivering on what he wanted.
Hello.
And then if you look at this season now, what the problem with Man U now is the defense. It's mostly defense. Mourinho, as he is a man who likes, he is a defensive coach. Everybody knows him. That's his tactics.
A lot of people won't agree because in Madrid,
yes, he broke record. Yes. But
attacking record,
because he has one of the most sophisticated attackers. Then he has Benzema was at his peak. Ronaldo was doing fine, and he utilized them.
Hello,
but
I don't want us to go beyond this. The issue is that Mourinho or the players who is to blame. Let's focus. Let's focus on. It is
the players.
They're not delivering. You just said something now. Every season he purchased players, right?
Yeah.
How
many did was he able to purchase?
Yes, he purchased 3 this time around. He purchased Fred. He said he needed to enhance the midfield.
Yeah.
He bought Fred. He also bought Dalot.
But they didn't give him he didn't give him the most of the priority.
Which powder priority?
He said you need left back. You can. Are you watching Man U? Are you watching Man U?
That team I have right now. If you give a Pep Guardiola or you give a Pochettino, they will transform that team.
Pep Guardiola will never work.
Why do you say he will not work on the team?
Do you know how much Pep Guardiola wants?
Do you know how much he spent on the same guy called Sanchez? What has he delivered for us? The Sanchez he purchased, what has he delivered for us?
Are you telling me Sanchez has not delivered?
What has he delivered? Do you watch these games? Do you know what is since they bought Sanchez, has he done anything for you?
Why not?
Has he transformed the team?
Do you need it to transform?
So why did you? Yes, he needs it.
You need a player that will play in the team, not a player that will say okay. Because that's the problem Pogba is having now.
Hello.
That's the issue Pogba is having now.
What's wrong?
You cannot be an overrated as I said. You cannot be an overrated player We want Sanchez to be an overrated player. He needs to play. What Mourinho needs Sanchez for, Sanchez has been delivering on it. He needs someone who can act like a striker, a box to box. He will be able to attack and be able to.
You have been watching Manchester United lately. If you have been watching Manchester United, you'll be complaining. Now let's say something. Sanchez was in the market. We needed a player. And it felt, and a team like Manchester City said they need Sanchez.
Yeah.
At that time, do we need Sanchez?
We need him.
We don't need Sanchez.
No. We need him.
The purchase of Sanchez will have brought three outstanding players to Man U. Okay. Now what has it done for us?
Hold on. In the world, in this
so Mourinho needs to take the blame. The boys are not motivated. The boys are not giving their best.
Who is to motivate them?
Yes, the coach.
Who is to motivate them?
Do you see what is happening in Liverpool? Do you see what is happening in Man City? These guys encourage them to play.
Who is encouraging them? Who is encouraging them?
Look at Joao Klopp. Don't you watch Liverpool? Look at what Klopp is doing there.
Come on.
Look, okay, as a coach, you are given a mandate. Your contractual deal says, come and deliver. Now, it seems that now Manchester United is going to win the league. As it's going now.
So now, it's only the league that you can use to judge a coach?
What do you use to judge a coach? Again,
it's only the league. It's only the league.
In the first season, did you win Champions League? In the second season, did you win Champions League? In the second season, did you win UEFA?
They won the Europa.
You
won Europa.
Is it the first
one? He won Carling. He won League
Charity Cup.
Is it Charity?
Yes, Charity Cup. So is that a cup? No, you won 3 in the first season.
Yes.
No league. Second season, no league.
He got the Champions League. He got the Champions League.
Guardiola that you are mentioning that he will.
Second season he has won.
It's not second season.
He won.
It's not second season.
It was second season. Yes, he didn't win the first season. Yes, he won the second season.
But that's the only cup he won too.
Of course, it's now close that the third season he might retain it.
Who said that?
There's possibility he might retain it.
You are talking about possibility.
Him and Liverpool. So what we are saying is that Mourinho has not defined what he wants. He has not defined what he wants.
Arsenal is going on.
Now we are in 10th. It's a disgrace as a fan. It pains me because
is it the first time Man U will be on the 10th position?
What? That is why you said he wants the job. Man U job is not a job.
Wait for him.
Till when? You see what he did in Chelsea? Not impressive. The same third season. Not impressive.
Don't talk about Chelsea because even Chelsea you are mentioning about he won cup
because he has not got himself right. He has not got his act right. No, he talks too much. Let him face the job and transform the team. He has transformed the team. Pogba is a world-class player. You can see clubs lining up. They want to.
But how do you want to blame a coach who says he needs so players? And he doesn't get those players. He doesn't get the money to buy those players. In total now, he spent about 400 million, 360 million to 400. And his rival, who is winning, is doing point and kill. You know, Pep Guardiola just does point and kill. I want this player, he gets it. I want Mahrez, he gets it. I want that, he gets it. How will you now blame a coach who cannot do, who doesn't have the luxury of point and kill?
Okay, what did Manchester City make now?
Let me say something. In the days of Alex Ferguson, he did not buy the whole world-class player.
No.
Listen,
he has the world-class players.
No, he doesn't have the world-class.
He has them. No.
There is a way coaches.
Do you know those players you are talking about? You are talking about Ryan Giggs. You are talking about Michael Carrick and co. You are talking about when
Alex Ferguson, let me tell you something. Alex Ferguson is somebody that can spot talents, groom this talent, develop it, and become world-class. He did that for Ronaldo.
Well, now, we will talk about this in the second half. You talk about these differentials. You talk about this. Well, it's been a hot debate here between Wellington and Madasun here and Enoch Olanrewaju on who is to blame for the problems in Manchester United. Should Mourinho be blamed or the players? Wellington says Mourinho should be blamed.
He should be blamed.
Enoch says no, the players should be blamed or the management because he's not getting what he needs. What do you think? Is Mourinho getting what he needs? Pep Guardiola will do point and kill. Any player he wants, he gets. But Mourinho has spent in excess of 360 million. Has he bought right after buying 7, 8 players? And the team is challenged. You can contribute to this debate by sending your tweets to me at Sporting Solo TVC or at TVC News NG, or better still at TVC Connect, hashtag TVC Sports Debate. It is still Sports Debate with me, Solomon Ajiziogu. And the topic we're looking at today is Mourinho or the players. Who should be blamed for Manchester United woes this season? They've started badly, the worst in 29 years. Wellington Amadason here says Mourinho should be blamed.
Yeah, should be blamed. Should be blamed.
But Enoch Olanrewaju says no.
He has no blame.
He's not the one who should be blamed.
Has no blame.
Who then should be blamed? Mourinho or the players, or even the owners of the club and management? You can contribute to this hot debate by sending your tweets to me at Sporting Solo TVC or at TVC News NG, or better still, at TVC Connect, hashtag TVC Sports Debate. So he was saying that Sir Alex had these same players, and you were saying so, and he said they are world class. But you said they are not world class.
No,
but Mourinho, over these 2 seasons plus, has bought 8 players by himself. The players he needs. He bought Romelu Lukaku.
He bought Matic.
75 million. He bought Pogba.
Yes.
He bought Matic.
Lindelof.
He bought Lindelof. He bought Bailly. He bought Fred. He bought Dalot and one other player, I think. I don't remember. But he has bought almost a whole team, and the team is still not delivering.
That is it.
No.
So is that not a question of his own judgment?
Still want more.
What do you want more? You have this quality.
Back.
What back? Now you're losing Lukaku. You have a Lukaku in your team.
That's
the only player, only striker that is playing the whole season. That guy needs rest. He has lost confidence. He's not playing anymore. Bench him. Use other players.
Who do you put
or if you need
Who do you put there?
Lingard.
You Rashford. They are there.
Are they not playing? Are they not playing?
He's tired. He has lost confidence.
No, are they not playing?
Have you noticed Lukaku? When he plays for Belgium, somebody drives the team, gives him the ball, and he scores. No matter, he doesn't have a player that drives the team. Like Chelsea,
Mata.
we don't have Mata cannot play like Hazard. I wish I have an Hazard. I wish I have a David Silva of Man City or David Bruyne.
Did they buy
Man City?
Did they buy
What I'm saying, he needs a player that could drive. Okay, Fred.
Coming to what I've said.
He bought Fred.
That means it's not to
Somebody buy
blame.
Fred. He will have bought somebody else.
Who is in the market then? Who is in the market?
So many people in the market then. You can buy.
Who are those people?
Bought Sanchez.
He said he wants Daniel Rose. You cannot provide the money. And you're not saying that you want.
Luke Shaw was
Is Daniel Rose better than
Luke Shaw? Luke Shaw is there. He's doing well.
Luke Shaw is an injury prone person.
You say you want a Maguire of Leicester City.
You know Luke Shaw is an injury prone person.
You have an contract. No, he's an injury person.
He's an injury prone person.
My brother,
you know how many times has he played on that?
Mourinho is
he only picked up.
He is too harsh on these guys. He should take it easy. No. He's a world-class coach. I respect him, but he should take it easy. This guy
respect on what he wants to.
If you give him,
if you respect,
okay,
the respect on what he wants.
Good. You say what he wants. Now look at the defense line.
Okay.
We have close to 6 of them in the defense.
How many defense? Okay. What's the formation Mourinho normally use?
It's even the worst formation. Mourinho is playing the worst formation now. Mourinho is not playing football. We're not playing football.
Do
you know what the class of 92 was doing for us? The likes of Beckham, Gary Neville, Phil Neville, Nicky Butt, Post-Coast. You know what? You see when they play football, we enjoy Manchester United. This is crap. We are playing crap now. This is not Man United.
It's not his fault.
Are you telling me Pogba is world class and you bought purchasing for 89 million?
Has he not delivered?
In what sense has he delivered?
Okay.
What are we seeing now?
What do you want him to do?
Yes. What Mourinho should do?
Mourinho should be the one to put the ball on his leg.
He's in charge. He's steering the ship. He said he wants the job. He said he wants to transform Manchester United. I blamed him because some of the purchases he make are not the right purchases. Now, for example, Sanchez was not the right player.
Sanchez,
Sanchez was not the right player. We needed in Manchester United team. We needed a player who could drive. You see, Chelsea is built around Hazard. You see the way he drives the team.
But you know that's also risky.
It's not forget risky.
Does Mourinho build his team around players?
That's it.
That's why, yes.
He builds the team around teamwork ethic.
I agree with you. That's
Mourinho.
Football is evolving. It's changing.
That's his
and
own
you need
style.
to walk along.
But it has worked for him. How has it changed? He has won across three leagues. He has won the Champions League twice with two different...
Hello, can you please listen? And in Madrid he left, in Chelsea he left when he was the third season.
Okay, let me take you back to 2002. When Mourinho got to Porto, who are those players there? You're talking about Deco, you are talking about...
they were the best players in Portugal.
They are the best, but they are not that highly rated players.
No, because you were not watching the Portuguese league. They were the best players in Portugal.
No,
they were the best players in Portugal.
But when you want to rate Portuguese league...
Because you were not watching it.
No, I watched it.
How do you watch the Portuguese league? Before Porto won the Champions League, how many Portuguese league matches were you watching?
Do you know that Benfica was winning before Mourinho became the coach? No, I want to take you down the memory lane of Mourinho's success. Hold on. We are talking about the players.
Tell us why you feel the players should be blamed. That is the question. I say Mourinho should be blamed for all this.
They are not playing. They are not playing well. Betty said he needs some players to replace them.
They are not playing, and the team was down 2-0. They came back and get victory. They are not playing. They went to Chelsea and they almost watched. Hello, you said they are not playing.
But that is why I said
almost broke Chelsea.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes,
I said now coming back to what I'm saying.
That what?
You said okay. What will you ascribe that? What's it called? Newcastle
comeback. The comeback. Yes, the comeback.
Is it the players or the Mourinho?
It was the players who decided to put Mourinho on the prop, but. If he had not made a coming back to what
I thought it was the coach because he went to halftime and spoke to the players, and corrected what was wrong in the first half, and the team were. That is the ability of a coach to make changes.
You will give Mourinho credit for that.
Yes.
What makes him a bad coach now?
I didn't say he's a bad coach.
No, I said he needs to take the blame.
You know what? Then he should take the blame. If he can make corrections that will make the team perform well, then he should take the blame for team not playing well.
That is it. Okay, what I'm saying there, if he should take the blame for both,
yes,
then you have to give him time to.
What do you need to do as a world-class coach?
He used Drogba 2 now.
Hello.
He only used Drogba 2.
Check the Man City team.
When
Aguero is down, somebody is there substituting. Jesus is there.
Yes.
If you look at the team of Liverpool, when Salah is not there, Mane will be there. If Mane is not there, Mane will be there. That is a team with quality. No play.
He's not the only person.
Is he scoring? Bench him.
Ronaldo also does the same thing. He will not like to be substituted.
And again, you see, apart from
he will not like to be substituted.
Apart from on the field issues, Mourinho also has some issues that are really bad. Attitude. His attitude is too egocentric. It's too prideful. No, it's part of it because when the players play, see, most of these players want to be pampered, want to be pat. It's when you pamper these guys and you pat them.
It's not his own life.
No, why you say his own life? Why is it not part of his life? I don't know you, man. I don't know you, man.
Ancelotti doesn't do that.
No. It does that now. If you look at
he does it.
He's in Italy now. He's playing for Napoli. You see what he does in Napoli?
He doesn't do that.
Have you watched the games lately of Italian league? Have you watched it lately?
Yes.
You see what Ancelotti is doing.
All right, your closing remarks, gentlemen. Your closing remarks, gentlemen.
I have so much to talk. I have so much to say. Manchester United is not a team. We go to the young stars in the academy. We bring boys. You look at the class of '92.
Forget about that.
Man U does not buy players. So we build team. We build young boys to come and become great stars. Mourinho is not doing that, and he's killing the philosophy and the spirit of Manchester United. The fans, the pundits, we are not happy with what is happening to Man U now. Something needs to be done drastically by the Glazers family, by Erude, to transform the team. Or else, it will be a bad light for Man U.
Now let's talk about Mourinho that we are looking at. Mourinho is a fantastic coach. Everybody knows that. Well respected. If we are talking about, he's not building he's not building up players. It's the fact of the setup of the club. Maybe they are not having that formation again. They are not making use of that foundation again. But for Mourinho, this is what I want, give him if you give him all what he wanted, and he's not performing, then you cannot. You have to take the blame. But if I still want this, give it to him. just like Guardiola. I want Mahrez. What does he want to do with Mahrez? But he said he wants Mahrez, and he gave it to him. If Mourinho said, I want this, give it to him. And if they didn't
the one he got, has he done anything?
Then you give him, he gets credit for it. But for now, Mourinho is a fantastic player. He's a fantastic coach, coaching a fantastic
the one he got, has he got a result?
Well, the argument is not about whether he's fantastic or not fantastic. The argument is he to blame or the players
he doesn't have any blame
for Manchester United's woeful performance. Woeful start to the season.
Very, very woeful. Very woeful.
But then, Wellington and Mathers who says Mourinho is to blame. He should take responsibility. If the team plays well, he takes responsibility. If the teams play badly, he should take responsibility. He bought most of the players.
Yeah.
8 players, including Sanchez.
Paid for
Sanchez is the highest paid player
450 or so
in the world. And he was bought by Mourinho when he could have strolled into the Man City team. They bought a player whose contract would end in 5 months. And you begin to ask, what wisdom was that? But then,
he wants him.
Enoch says the players are to blame. They're not playing for their manager. Give the manager what he wants. He wants players. He wants to buy. Pep Guardiola is doing point and kill. He gets what he wants. Let Mourinho get what he wants. What do you think? Who is to blame for Man U's woeful start to the season this season? Mourinho or the players? You can contribute to this debate by sending your tweets to me at Sporting Solo TVC or at TVC News NG, or better still, at TVC Connect, hashtag TVC Sports Space. Until we come your way again next time, enjoy the rest of your day.